Shocking items confiscated from the National Wildlife Property Repository reveal the chilling items from a tiger fetus to thigh-high boots made of cobra skin that sold on the black market. These items, taken from ports across the U.S., are stored in a 16,000-square-foot warehouse in Denver, Colorado in a secure environment and are used to aid in teaching about conservation efforts as well as endangered species. The macabre items span a baby rhino foot converted into a pencil holder, stuffed baby leopards, a bald eagle head, and an elephant footstool. The various items reveal an inside look at the multi-billion-dollar illegal wildlife trade that converts animals, many of them endangered or threatened species, into powders, clothing items, or stuffed animals. From cobra skin boots, python purses, animal talons and a rhino head, the repository is a glimpse of an eerie, evil zoo. The repository holds more than 1.3 million illegal items seized through ports across the nation. Even if you don't find it attractive, somebody does. There are many different value systems. But the use doesn't matter, it's the impact on the species, Sarah Metzer, the education specialist at the National Wildlife Property Repository, said to the Los Angeles Times. The repository was established in 1995 and mostly serves to educate on poaching and illegal trafficking, but is also used for tracking and cataloging the items that pass through the black market. Share this article. Share. My goal is to have people see the sheer volume of what we have here. We are not talking about one shark or one turtle. We have 1.3 million items, and that's just here, and it's a small fraction of what is seized each year, Metzer said. Many of the items are disposed of once they are confiscated, but others are sent to the repository for educational purposes. In this way, Metzer says she speaks for animals that don't have a voice. We want these animals to have a new life, one that connects them to people in a new way, she said. Despite bans on ivory and the international limits on hunting, the sales of these contraband items continues to grow. According to the World Wildlife Fund, illegal wildlife trafficking is worth $20 billion annually. These are huge numbers. You don't see these kinds of illicit flows unless there is organized crime and corruption involved, Rachel Kramer of the World Wildlife Fund said. Wildlife monitoring group Traffic says that the trade travels from entrenched criminal syndicates of Chinese origin to South Africa in producing bracelets, powders and beads made of rhino horns and other parts of endangered animals. But the problem doesn't just lie in Asia and Africa. The U.S. plays a role too. The U.S. market is consumer-based. It's a transit point and a source for certain species, like freshwater turtles. A U.S. national was convicted for trafficking in North American box and spotted turtles to Asia. Bear parts are also a problem, Kramer said. American bears, she says, are poached for their paws and gallbladders, which is used for medicinal purposes. Other bizarre remedies housed at the repository include toad venom, leopard bone which allegedly promotes blood circulation, powdered seahorses and rhino pills thought to combat laryngitis. We are not here to tell people that traditional medicine is wrong. We are here to tell them that the populations of animals are different today. There simply aren't as many as there once were, Metzer said. It's odd what people are attracted to. You have pieces of art that are exquisite, but the medium is wrong, she added. Despite the heart-shattering reality the repository provides, many see it as a place of hope. This warehouse oddly represents hope. As macabre as it seems, without it we would not have the tactile opportunities to see the wildlife trade up close and maybe change attitudes, Metzer said.